I wanted to record an actual video, but I had a birthday yesterday and I guess I partied too hard, so I am in no condition to record anything coherent, so we're yapping today. Yeah, that's right. Feel free to skip it, I guess. I wanted to talk about fear mongering in the industry that's going on. Some CEO pops in and, oh, AI is gonna replace all the programmers. AI is gonna write 100% of the code. Game industry is cooked, like tech industry is cooked, all the stuff. And then you look at the actual world and you notice that the quality of software is actually decreasing. None of it is getting better. And the only people who fear monger are, well, the people who sell you AI. It's either, as I said, CEOs of these companies, or maybe it's some like AI influencers who want like sponsor money or whatever. And this is just one of the recent examples where Anthropic CEO claims that like 100% of their like code is written by AI, and then it barely works, like it can't even get 60 fps in your terminal, and then they have to acqui-hire a team of actually super technical programmers to fix it, right? And you get this tweet from Adam that the only hope of Cloud Code's not imploding is the fact that there is now adult in the room, and it's actually super true. And I guess a point that I'm trying to make is that if you're good, you're not gonna get replaced, not anytime soon. I kind of have a short list of things that I think you need to have in order to be good and in order to not get replaced. And I'm just gonna briefly go one by one. So this is, I guess, the most important one. I don't know why I put it there. You just always need to know where to find the first principles. So even if you use these tools to your advantage, you need to be able to sanity check it. Because when we're talking about generating actually useful code, you need to constantly babysit it. You need to make sure it stays like fast, secure, and all that. And current generation LLMs, they just can't produce good code for the life of them. So know how to find first principles. Yeah, so for example, here's the code is irrelevant. It's some actually AI generated CMD mem CMP. I have no idea if it's right or not, right? But it generated some assembly, and you want to know, oh, what this instruction does, right? And you can hover over it and it will tell you. And then you're like, I don't really understand it. You can copy that, go to official Intel Intrinsics guide. You can paste it here. It will show you the intrinsic. You can click on it and you will see and actual pseudocode that it does. So this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You need to be able to do this. You need to know where to find all this information, how to check it. This will increase your relevancy by a lot, right? These are some obvious points, I think. You need to be able to read C. I think it goes without a question that even if you are a web programmer, even if you use like Python, Python is written in C. And to keep it reasonably fast, you need to go down. Sometimes you need to open C Python source code. You need to know how, some like list is implemented. So you see its advantages and disadvantages. So you know when to use it and when to not use it. Instead of just parroting points on the internet like, oh, you need to use dictionary here, you need to use list there. No, you need to be able to verify that. Also, you need to know how to read assembly. You don't necessarily need to know how to write assembly very well, although that's an advantage. But you need to be able to read it to just, see what's being generated. Because sometimes compilers can be very stupid. And it's just nice to know what are they doing. You need to know how to use debuggers and profilers. And it doesn't just concern systems programmers. No, if you're a web programmer, you have this thing like right here. This is Firefox, but Google Chrome has the same thing. You have a profiler here on the memory tab. Wait, no, this is not the thing. Yeah, this is the one. This is performance profiler. with different modes. You need to know what are they doing, how to use them, and you obviously need to know how to use debugger in your browser if you're a web developer, because this is the most efficient way to actually understand what your program is doing and to know its performance characteristics. If you know how to do that, you will always stay relevant. And these are just couple, I guess, general points that you need to learn the platform. And I said the platform because, when you write Java, your platform is the JVM. So you need to know how it works. You need to know what kind of code is fast in JVM, how to not like trash garbage collector, and stuff like that. If you're a web developer and you're programming in the browser, you need to know when the browser gets slow, why like nested CSS is bad. You need to know all the stuff about microtask queue and when animation frames are scheduled, and why set timeout has bad resolution. You need to know all of that instead of just relying on frameworks to do the right things for you, because it's never gonna happen. Look at any React site out there. It's always slow and it's always performance hungry because programmers just don't know this stuff. And this is the thing that I guess a lot of people will disagree. You need to learn how to navigate a code base efficiently. Here I'm talking like getting the source code and getting down to business. Just being efficient with your text editor. If you use Vim, you need to really learn it well. If you use Emacs, just learn it. If you use like VS Code, whatever, just learn it. Know how to get to definition. Know how to find all the references. You need to know how to grep well. And this helps a lot to speed up things. Yes, typing is not a bottleneck, but I think navigation and just getting the context in your brain quickly is, and you will be much faster and more efficient if you learn how to do it with your preferred tools. I honestly don't really know why I'm recording this. I guess now I have a small platform to speak, so I'm using it. And I'm just getting tired of this doomer mindset that, oh no, programming is over. It doesn't make sense to learn it in 2026. All CS grads are cooked and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just very tiring, man. And I guess I just wanted to say that we are as relevant as ever. Just imagine all of the piles of slop that's being written right now and the amount of effort that is gonna take to unwrap all of that is insane. We will never get out of work. And the better you are, the more work is there for you. So yes, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully with a proper video. Yeah, bye bye.